I would like to call your attention and please come to your own seat. And we will start our third part of our morning presentations this morning. Please get something to drink or to eat. And bring this to your seat.
Yes.
Yeah, bring something to your seat there. So. Okay. Let me find your. So let us give a big hands to welcome Father Niphot Thianvihan. Welcome, Father. So Father Niphot is the Director of Research and Training Center for Religion-Cultural Community based on Chiang Mai, Thailand. Is that right?
Yes.
Chiang Mai, Thailand. So the title of his presentation is Indigenous Peoples and Human Development in Thai Context. So please, Father, welcome.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Savadi.
Savadi. Savadika. Savadika.
I would like to first of all thank the parent, thanks the father of Dr. Sunthorn. He is the religious leaders of the current, and he is the one who converted me, evangelized me. Really, because I try to implement religious teaching, Jesus to him, but he is the one who interpreted the gospel to me and really hit my heart, and I have been converted by his perspective. I have to change paradigm of development, I would say first. So in the Asian way, I have to tablu doma. This is the current.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tablu means thank you very much. So he is the real my professor. I have to thank here officially, because I think this is very important for me and for the modern society that have been transformed by the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment knowledge has been brainwashed a way of looking at the world, and that Enlightenment is come up with science, with rationality, and doing away mystic of the people. And also with that Enlightenment come up with the revolution of politics of the bourgeoisie of the knowledge come from, and that come through evolution or revolution of economy, capitalism, materialism, and also that come into what we call the time of modern. And that modern is really now become, as Juncker said, now modernity is totalitarianism. It's control our behavior, our thinking, our thought, our development, and become civilization of now, about 200 years ago. So this is a little, for me, I understand globalization of modernity and post-modernity. So now I would like to set certain space of those who are marginal of this modern. So that the ethnic minority, the IP, is periphery, even if it is not escaped from that influence, but it's still kept on the perspective, the worldview that is would like to be the mirror to help the modern to understand themselves, how they are thinking about the civilization or development through the eyes of the minorities or the ethnic people. So this context make me excited because we are somehow marginalized. Even in Thailand, we are imposed development by the mainstream of the government of Thailand. That means economic GDP growth, and that is really affect the life of our people. So this has been a group work. It's not myself. I am not representative of the current. I'm one of the team together. We study Bible together as a team and try to involve, as the FABC have said, that all the say, the hope and the joy of the people, the grief and the sorrow of the people has to be ours. So I think that is very important. First of all, so in order to present my paper, I would like to see that people is not empty. That is very important word that we are discovered. Before we think we are as the modern already, we are developing, and we said the people, the minority, the tribal people are underdevelopment. They are poor. They are really cannot read and write. So we have to develop them. So we have that way of thinking. So we have programmed. We have made a philosophy, PME, planning, monitoring, evaluation on the project. That is very clear of our system of development. Even the church and the NGOs and the government have this kind of way of the economy, development, social movement, politics, economic, religion. So we are the result of that division of labor. Religion is also divided and try to implement religious to life. That is, the reflection is for us, it is not true from the IP perspective, because religious is really permeate to every dimensions of life. So we cannot impose religion to the life of the people, because it is already the life of the people themselves. So I think this is so important for us, because first, the second page is our experience that there are 3 steps that we have been studying, we have been experienced more. First, that when we enter into discuss about the problem of the currents, they are lacking of rights, and we think that is we have to conscientize them in order to fight for exploitation, domination, and alienation. That is the way of conscientization. But we are wrong. We are mistaken. Because the people are not conscious because of economic problems. They are conscious because their identity, their cultures, their religions, their belief is going to be destroyed. They are conscious of their identity. So that we don't know. So I think that is the first step that we learn from the people. The people are not empty. The history of the people is not something that we are ignored. And we have to wipe away the out that the people are not developed. Now, that is the first step of awareness. Second step, when during that period of actions, economic action, either water drought in the village, or whether the rice, buffalo, or agriculture, sustainable, or what we call economic, cultural, agricultural sustainability. We have been trying to do for many years, but the things that Father of Dr. Sunthorn really teach me, we are doing rice and water resource project up the mountain. We have to walk. I have to inform you that I have been working with the tribe 1970 already. No, it's about 40 years already. Now, walking up the mountains at that time, we have to walk, no road at all. We finished the water system, the pipe water, as Dr. Sunthorn said yesterday. The people go and pay the rituals. I, as a priest, have with our team go to the village, have done project finished. We finished the water, entered the village, finished already. His father tell young people to come to tell me that, Father, please come to our village because the project is not finished. We do not do the ritual in order to thank God. If we are not doing the ritual, everything is not finished. God is not going to protect our families, our village. So for me, it is really that kind of evangelizing myself. People doing theology, theologizing the activities, seeing God in that action to me. So my conversion is that Bible is one side, action is another side. My action is so materialistic. It's so problem approaches. There is no dimension of sacred inside that water. So that will help me to come to the third step, that cultures, life, and religious is not two things separated for the tribe. Religions or the belief of the people is really the core of their worldview, and every dimension has to have that divine or absolute or transcendent inside. And that is the word that I say, people are not empty, but we have to really dialogue. As the bishop said yesterday, dialogue means that we have to really lose our identity, leave our certain identity out, and we have to really immerse and learn from the people, how the people's way of perception of the world, how is their life, how is their culture, how is their economic, how is the relationship with nature, with human, with the village, and with the supreme, and all that is integrated. So this takes a long time, because we think that our faith is already full, complete, and then we are going to evangelize the people. So I think this is the third step that we have really understand our relationship in development. You see, in this development process, it is really a dialogue with the people, the marginal, with the cultures, and with the religions. And when the religious coming in here, it is not only to understand their belief, their ritual, but I have to enter into the experience of transcendence with the tribe themselves. So it's so hard for the priest to enter into the experience of mystic, of the Hiko, how they are experience God in their life, how they are experience God in the ritual of water, how they are when they are have a ritual with buffalo. The buffalo have the spirit. How can I perceive that buffalo? For me, buffalo is meat, no? We have eat cows. And we all see that meat, everything is meat, material. But for the tribe, no. The buffalo has a spirit. We call Kwan. No, Kwan. Kwan. I cannot.
Like a soul.
It's not a soul. I don't know how to. So I have a friend in SOAS, Dr. Andrew Turton, the professor, big professor of anthropology, is a good friend of mine. I asked him, Doctor, what does it mean? Because he expert in the Thai farmers in Thailand. I asked him, Doctor, what does it mean? Kwan? Oh, there is no in Europe. Europe have no Kwan anymore. Because everything has been rationalized, everything has been materialized, everything out. Kwan has been kicked out by the enlightenment, by the knowledge, the science, the philosophy. It used the word. We come to, this is very important that we find out together. The modern, the enlightenment have done seriously to our perspective, and that the young of Chinese has affected a lot. It affects the Chinese and ours also. This word, we found out that the modern and enlightenment have disenchantment of the world. It kicked out the spirit, kicked out the faith, the mystic out and become material. This is material, this is material, this is material. My self body is also material because health can be sold. My health, I can sell to the doctor. It costs, no? Everything has been valued by money. That is the modern material. Okay. Now, I come up. The buffalo is really the people when they plow in the paddy field. Sometimes they hit it, they scold at it, and after that they have to come and keep good grass and good water very nicely, and then wash it with a brush, with our clay. And after that, we put a lot of Thai with the horn and with flowers and with candle and with light, and we say thank you because you have plowed the land for me so that we have rice. So human being for the current, for the tribe and the local tribe related with animal is a friend, a friendship, because it has a spirit, a Kwan. So Dr. Andrew Turton said, in English it's called essence of life. The essence of life in the buffalo. And there the local people sees it. They are not see only the meat, but it sees that there is a spirit inside. You have to respect this animal because it is related to your life. So this is very important. The word disenchantment, not only disenchantment with the animals. Now when we went to France, we went to the chicken farm. They feed the chicken until there is no hair, no hair, no feather. Yeah. So I said, why is capitalism so cruel? They are not, but they take care of the dogs like a child. But with other things, this is no things. Okay, that is not in France, but in Thailand also now, CP are doing that. So this is very important for us, that the perspective of the ethnic sees things not as that of the enlightened and the modern, that is kick out the value system, the essence of life, that is we call it Kwan. So now we try to come out with this, that the people, when we discuss the leaders of the tribe, the current, his father and the old man and the younger generation come together, we say that, okay, Father, our children go to study in the city, and they come back and they tell us that we are stupid, we are not developed. Oh, our heart dropped unto the feet. How to extend our perspective, our faith, our belief, our worldview to our generations. So we set up the training program for the young, not what we call, we used, because there are, at that time there is a communist coming to our village, in 1975, in the time of liberation in Vietnam. Thailand also is going to be communist. So they come into the village from the mountains. There is a soldier, there is a communist. So they would like the young people to be themselves, development from their own perspective. So that is very important for us. Now, these activities afterwards, we said we try to, in front of this mainstream of development, form the perspective of the indigenous people. That is the holistic view that we come up later on, that the perspective of the current sees that they are related three dimensions. One is the relation in the family, in the village, with human relations. And then the second one is related with nature. Everything is related to their life, and also with the Supreme Tati Tato. And that Tati Tato is also immanent in the village, also in nature, everywhere. So this is very basic for us, that the people have this wisdom that we have to learn. We have to really bring it up so that it becomes the core of their approach to development. So I will not read the number 3 about the indigenous perspective on the holistic worldview. It was really about the rice cultivations. Just now I talked about the buffalo. Now rice, the current sees also rice is not a carbohydrate. Rice is not something to be weighed, how much it is. For the current and for our tribal people, it is so deep, and there is a lot of folklore, a lot of myths. I think in Kim Shi-hao talking, rice is heaven, isn't it? In Korea, very very clear. In our tradition, rice is a mother, a grandmother, who really be an angel and stay very close with God. And she, that woman, old woman, tell the angel, tell to God that God, I would like to come down to be perfect as you are. please chop me and throw me to the wall so that I can be the food for human beings. So rice is the angel, the woman, come down and feed the human being so that she become the highest angel, very close with the supreme being. That is the folklore of the local tribe. And for the Laos people, the ethnic Laos, rice is like a watermelon, big like that before. It is up the mountain in the heaven, and every year it will come down, and there is a wind, come down from heaven. So the people will take and put it in the barn. But the women, the widows, and poor cannot prepare the barn enough. So she kicked that watermelon and it broke and become a small grain like that. So the people said, because you are not helping the poor to do something, that is affect us. That is from Laos. But here we were saying that the Karen have this kind of cycle ritual. The whole year is about 12 steps in order to really have these rituals with rice, because rice has a spirit and has kwan. And that very important that when we are doing this rice project, reflect into we were talking that we have to journey into that activities of rice. So the people make a reflection, that rice, very important here, it has a dhamma in Buddhist word. Dhamma is a truth. Inside itself,ข้าวมี dhamma, rice มี kwan, มี dhamma. Rice has kwan, has spirit, and the spirit has dhamma. Dhamma is in Buddhism, the eternal truth, embodied in the rice. And that rice die 3 times. The first time when you dirt into the ground, it die and grow up. The second time when you harvest it, it die, and the straw become the food of buffalo and calf. The third time is when you peel and then you boil and it die and become the food for you to live. So rice has that dhamma, die to give life, die to give life. Then our Christian community reflect, contemplate together, but Father, this is the Paschal mystery of Jesus Christ. It's already here. And the old lady, when we reflect, old lady said, Father, with black teeth, Father, oh, that Jesus is already with us, but we don't see. It's like the nose in the face. We see outside, but actually Jesus Christ in rice is already exists here. It's like the nose on the face here, but we did not see. But the missionary come and give the mirror, and now we see Jesus Christ in with us every meal. Jesus died for us in rice. Paschal mystery in rice itself. Rice embodiment, the Paschal mystery of Jesus Christ, explained by this Jesus, lived, died, and resurrection, give life. So I think this reflection, when the Karen become Catholic, how these cultures and how the belief of Jesus Christ are integrated, are enculturated. So it is very important that I would like to seize that. I would like, and this is what we are doing together when we have this Rice Merit Network. So I will do it when I'm doing with the people up the mountains. Sorry. This one on. So this will help you to see how enculturations, not only in the values, but in the spirit and the mystic, the value, the mystical body of Christ, and the Paschal mystery, which is embodied in here. This is very important for the tribal. Rice has a spirit. Rice has embodied the transcendent truth, the Paschal mystery, and keep us life. This is really give us life. And here, when we consecrated, this bread become Jesus. And this is a sacrament, but here is a symbol of the truth that the current teach me, that the sacred is here. God is its nature. It's very sacred. But the enlightenment, the modern, kick the sacred out. We are bringing the sacred back again. We are bringing the spirit. We are bringing the Paschal mystery in the rice. And we will share rice together. So now, cultures, belief of the people, this is Jesus. Slowly, come. What? It becomes united. The Christ in our cultures. The culture is also Christ. Christ is with me every morning. So this is a real understanding of Christology by the IP. Jesus Christ is not someone outside who come. They are not foreigners anymore. Jesus is with me daily from the history, from the creations already. So the tribe, this is my reflection with the people. God loved us. He died for us. And when we say Mass, I told the people, we are celebrating Eucharistic every morning, lunch and evening. If we really bring out that sacredness to the rice, we bring back. And that we are going to be communion. We are eating rice. We are eating Jesus Christ. We don't eat carbohydrate. We eat the Word of God inside the rice. Also, then we are holy. We will be the sacred body. We will be the sacrament of Jesus Christ. Twice a year only we eat this one. But we eat every day this one. Why? We did not remember that Jesus is already here. So now the mother will celebrate Eucharistic at meal. She will say that, okay, Jesus is here. Please, daughter, when we eat it with the boy, we eat not only carbohydrate, we eat also the Paschal, the truth of Christ in ourselves. So that's so beautiful. The people are celebrating Eucharist. As the priest celebrate Eucharist in the second floor. No? That Last Supper is a second floor for the priest. But the lady are celebrating it at home. When Jesus walked to Emmaus and broke it, and there they are celebrating at home. And John chapter 21, when Jesus went resurrected and go to the shore and asked Peter to throw the net and get 153 fish, no? And then after that, Jesus said, come and eat. And they have a bread and they blow and they get some fish. Where is it? Not up there, but on the shore where they are working. So celebration, there are three traditions. One tradition up in the room. Second, in the home. Third, in the working place. So I think this is a very, very, what we call cross-border of liturgy just as in the room, no? It's out, it's in the road, it's in the working place, it's in the house. The lay people are commemorate Jesus Christ when they are eating lunch. Okay, this is for me very, I don't know what, when we are sharing, reflecting this faith in Christ in our culture, it is not just really meaning, but it is the core, the charisma of Jesus Christ. It is the core of our faith, and that the current. Accept it. It is not. It's not foreigners. Jesus is insider. It is in our life. So I would like to see that. Thanks. I am told to Dr. Zuthar that his father is really my professor. Made me do away with my enlightenment knowledge that is only intellect. I study pastoral mystery in the liturgy. I understand. When I understand this pastoral mystery, it is really very important to live with the people. And when it comes to me, I have to pass through my pastoral mystery. I get stroke, paralyzed. I understand again that what does it mean to be pastoral mystery, die and live again. I'm going to die with Jesus Christ. Really, 3 months, 16 days in the hospital, unconscious, cannot walk. And that is really the miracle. Walk again. Bring this kind of experience again to express Jesus is not foreigner anymore for us. He is not Falang, not a European, not that one. He is with us everywhere. So Teilhard de Chardin said, the cosmic Christ, this is the one. I think perhaps this is the core of our Asian theology. Development don't talk about only poor, don't talk about problems, don't talk about only outside. But now the FABC, Visa 7 said, the Religio-Cultural heritage of the Asian, the power of human development. And that exposure, immersion that he said, they came to our village. I bring him and the bishop at Caliban up high the village and very cool like that. So they remember until now. He said just now, that is a very important exposure. I think 1985, it is 96. So it was 1986. That is so important for us because we have been doing this, and then bishop come and stand. And as he said, the Thai church said, I am communist also because we are working with the poor, with the marginalized. But with this kind of experience, it is a truly Jesus and truly the religiosity, truly the charisma of Jesus Christ that really transform from within. And this paper said we don't talk about development now because development is a discourse of modern. We are talking about a transformation from within, from the charisma of Jesus Christ and the culture. So I think this is so important for our reflection with the tribe. And that now we come up that when rice is, we return back the secret to rice. Rice return back to the water. Water is not H2O anymore, no? Scientific. Now water is my mother. The mother water. The earth is my mother. The air is my brother. The trees is my brother, sister. So now we say, on this perspective, we come to the conclusion of cosmic family. We have to transform everything we have to bring sacredness to nature, and that we will kill the earth with groaning. Rome 8:20 something. No? The human and the creation groan for salvation. So the Paschal mystery is a salvation and liberation of nature and human being through the perspective of the indigenous people. So thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you very much. Father Niphot gave us a very vivid presentation of how we understand the indigenous people and their spirit. So I think really, Father, you teach us a lot. I have learned a lot. As a young Chinese, and I realize that I need to learn a lot. Okay.
So I forgot one word. I said that enlightenment at that time, 1750, about that, creates the knowledge, the new knowledge, the modern. And the word called disenchantment. Now the word for what the current and what we are going to be re-enchant of the world. We are bringing the spirit, the values, the meaning to the world, so that the world will be sacred because of this process, the transformation into the world that God created, and the Spirit of God is there, and all creation will be the glory of God, and it goes to Omega, the Alpha and Omega of Theology. So this, I think, the theology of the IP is talking about these approaches of development. Thank you.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Father. Very beautiful.